To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Because today, our group of irregular verbs is the sleep group. So this is a big group. I think this is the biggest group there is. Have a good look at the vocabulary. I'm sure some of these verbs will be unfamiliar to you. Do check them. Take a moment now. So how does sleep conjugate? Well, it goes sleep, slept, slept. And the thing we have to remember for this group is just that. The E sound changes to E for the past and the participle. Sleep, slept, slept. Mean, meant, meant. You'll notice one little detail. In most cases, we change the vowel and we add a T consonant at the end of the word. Slept, kept, meant. We don't need to add that T sound at the end if the infinitive already finishes in T or D. So for example, here is read, read, read. Lead, led, led. Regarding the verb read, use your ears. It conjugates read, read, read. But the written form, the spelling doesn't change. So that means you'll need to look at the context that you're reading and decide whether to pronounce it read or read. Context will tell you. You'll see I've put a little number 1 at the verbs dream and lean. That's just to say that you can conjugate these verbs as completely irregular if you like. Dreamed, dreamed, or, as in this group, dreamt, dreamt. Leaned, leaned, lent, lent. I don't know, honestly, if it is a question of geographical dialect. I don't think there's any difference in meaning. Here's another little note. I've put a number 2 at the verb here. That's because the vowels are a little different because of the presence of that letter R. An R after a vowel tends to change that vowel in almost all dialects of English. In general American English, you'll hear the following. Hear, heard. Hear, heard, heard. In standard British English, you'll hear hear, heard, hear, heard. If you actually do pronounce it hear, heard, you just sound Scottish, which is even better. There you go. Oh, and finally, leave, left. You may notice that V turns into a Th. Leave, left, left. As usual, there'll be an exercise for you to freeze and have a look at. Let me know how you got on in the comments. And apart from that, it's time for bed. Night, night.